That's right, Hoover families are celebrating tonight because the school buses are back. It was just a few hours ago that the Hoover Board of Education reversed a decision to cut transportation next year. Good evening, I'm Natalie Tejeda. Sherry and Trent have the night off. That unanimous decision by the BOE came down tonight at a regularly scheduled board meeting. After a short discussion, the decision was made to rescind the previous vote. Our Chris Womack was at the meeting when the news was announced. Chris, what led to this sudden reversal tonight?
Well, Hoover Superintendent Andy Craig recently took a trip to Washington, D.C. to meet with the Department of Justice. While he was there, he discussed several options with the federal government. And tonight, he recommended to the school board that they rescind their July 15th vote to cut buses.
Huge moment.
With that, the Hoover Board of Education voted to rescind a July 15th decision to eliminate bus transportation from next year's school budget.
The board did what we asked them to do. They rescinded the vote and they went back to the drawing board and we're going to start again from the beginning.
At the end of the day, there's a lot of demands on a limited amount of resources.
I think it was the right decision for the community. I still think the bigger challenge lies ahead, though. Since the beginning of this, I've not been passionate about school buses. I've been passionate about a balanced budget, and that elephant's still in the room.
Use our own drivers, our own buses, essentially run the operations as we have, but also incorporate a series of mechanisms, perhaps, that would help make the program financially whole.
Superintendent Andy Craig visited Washington, D.C. to talk with the Department of Justice, and they have laid the first stepping stones for Hoover to run their own busing system with user fees.
It's great to reach this point. The flexibility it gives us to be able to at least consider user charges to supplement the state allocation.
Begin discussions with the three entities, the three being the school board, the city, and the stakeholders, which are the parents and the homeowners. Anybody that lives in Hoover is a stakeholder, because as the schools go, so does the city go.
Now, Hoover City Councilman John Lyda was at the meeting, and when I asked him if the city would be willing to give the school system more money, he told me that they are willing to sit at their table and have a discussion about doing their part to ensure a solid education system. Back to you.